Good morning, and good morning. Letitia here, and welcome back to All About Hair with Flair. On today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys with me to look for another salon to work in. That's right. I'm looking for another salon to work in the Flatbush area, an area in New York City where it's a little bit busier or like higher volume of traffic and walk-ins and things like that. So as you guys can see from the title, I am closing my salon, and but I'm not going to be, what am I trying to say? I'm still going to be doing hair is what I'm trying to say. Still going to be doing hair. But I decided to close the salon because it just started to become too much in the sense of the overhead and things like that. And it just wasn't making sense financially anymore. So your girl just had to do what she had to do and close the shop. And I'm actually going to look for another location to work in. And, I'm actually excited about not having as much overhead as I had before. So I have a few options or thoughts in mind as to what I want to do in terms of where I want to service my clients at next. So one thing I did think about was maybe renting a suite, something a little bit more intimate, less overhead, and just me alone in the salon, or whatever the case may be. But my initial thing that I'm going to look into, which I'm doing right now, that is looking for a salon to rent a booth. And quite naturally, that is going to probably be the less, that option is going to probably be way less overhead for me out of any other option that I could think of. So let's go ahead and look for some salons. So I'm almost at the second location. I actually just left a salon that I'm considering. And I'm almost at the second location now. But guys, let me just say this. The decision for me to close my salon was definitely not an easy decision. It is something that I have been thinking about for the last 6 months, actually. And finally, I would say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I just came to the conclusion, you know what? Let me just go ahead and close the salon and, eliminate myself from the heavy burden that has been on me for, since we've been in this pandemic. Like I said, I'm excited about the new journey that I'm going to be on. I'm excited about not having to bear the burden anymore of the expenses that I was responsible for solely. I have been looking for someone to come in and rent space from me, the booths in my salon for about a year now, and I haven't been successful with it. I think it's because the area that I'm in, my salon was in, it wasn't really an area where we had a high volume of traffic. So, the walk-in traffic just wasn't, there like that. So I think that played a big role in it. So I struggled so hard with making this decision because I didn't want to feel like I'm a failure, or I didn't want to feel those embarrassing feelings of having to close my business and things like that. It was all a bunch of emotional, superficial reasons why I was trying to hold on to the business. But the more I thought about it from a logical standpoint, I came to the conclusion that, you know what, Tish? You have to do what makes sense. And right now, what makes sense is to close this business down and do what is best for you. What is best, and what's best for me is to be able to keep some money in my pocket, okay? So that's the journey I'm on right now, and I am hoping that I can find some place that I like. So I'm here at my destination now. I just have to find a parking spot, and that right there is going to be a challenge within itself. Here goes a cute place right here. This is cute. I like the way it looks on the inside. Yeah, that's cute. Let's go and see what they're talking about in here. So it is about a week later that I'm finishing up this video. I did find the location to work in Brooklyn. This week coming up is going to be my last week in the salon, in my salon, and I'm going to be starting in the new salon on October the 6th. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still going to be posting content on this channel pertaining to hair and business and things like that. All of the things that I planned on doing on this channel when I first started the channel will still be taking place on this channel. So you guys just stay tuned for the journey. I have so much more great content coming up, and you definitely don't want to miss it. You want to be a part of the journey. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.